Alrighty, so in this video we're going to have a look at drawing a line of best fit, but this time using technology, in this case Excel. So Nate has noticed the relationship between the age of a person and the amount of emails they receive per day. And you can see there's the data, age in years, number of emails per day. Use a graph sheet to graph the data in a scatter plot and then create a line of best fit. The first thing we need to think about is which is going to be the independent variable and which one's going to be the dependent variable. The question I ask, does age affect the number of emails you get per day, or do the number of emails you get per day affect your age? Well, it doesn't make any sense. How does emails affect how old you are? But age may have something to do with how many emails you get. Which makes sense. As you get older, you're more likely to receive probably some more emails from different people. But then as you get too old, it might be that no one emails you anymore because you don't know how to use a computer. Alrighty, so the first step, if we want to do this digitally, is to put all of this information into a spreadsheet. My recommendation is to do it vertically. So you see here, I've put in my two titles. You'll see that they don't fit, so I can always double click here and here, just to make it space out really nicely. And I've just typed up the data into there. From here, I'm going to select my data, go up to Insert. Now, in here is all of my different charts, and we're looking for a scatter plot, which is this one down the bottom. And we can just select it right there. There we go. Now, this isn't a complete scatter plot. It's missing a few key things. You see it's got a lovely title, which is nice. But we also want to have axes titles. We get those by hitting this plus button. If this plus button does not appear, there's a few other ways you can make it work. If you end up double clicking, you can go up to design and hitting some add chart elements, axes, titles, you can click on both of these. If you're on some devices, you'll get this lovely little plus that appears when you select on the graph. You can click on that and add axes titles right there. So let's pop in some axes titles. So the x-axis we decided was the age in years, while along the y-axis is going to be the number of emails per day. Alrighty, so now that I've set up my axes nice and pretty, I've now completed part one, which is just the scatter plot. So I'm going to copy this and put it into my Word. So you can see I've got my beautiful little graph here. Alrighty, now for part B, it's asking us to create the line of best fit. So as opposed to when we did this via hand in the last question, there's no guessing anymore. It's going to do it exactly. So best thing to do, select the graph, select the points, right click on them, and click on Add Trendline. And there we are, that's all done. I can now copy this and put this into my Word document. Might make it a little bit smaller so it fits onto the previous page. So you can see there, I've got my raw scatter plot and I've got my scatter plot with a line of best fit, which on Excel they call a trend line. So just once again, click on a point, right click, click Add Trend Line. Alrighty. So that's all you need to do to create a line of best fit on Excel. Thanks for watching.